Hello, and welcome to me. What is me, you may ask? Well, me is me. As some of you may have noticed from my videos recently, I have a new game coming out. I posted a 30-second review trailer, and then I posted a raw gameplay video, and well, time to tell you all about this game. And no, you do not have a choice. I have hired a big burly black man to come into your home and forcibly destroy your escape key, and also steal your mouse. Don't worry, he will go fuck your mother loudly immediately afterwards. Today I need to talk to you about the Overground. It is my next game that, as you watch this, has already been released for free on itch.io. The link is in the description and in the pinned comment below. But what is the Overground and why should you play it? Well, the Overground is an open-world horror game set in an abandoned valley 200 years after nuclear war devastated the world beyond belief. You see, this is actually the second game that I've made in this world. The first one was called The Park, and it was a game about talking to a malfunctioning robot which either alerts bandits roaming nearby or grants you a all-powerful robot army. The Overground is set in this world, but narratively, it's got nothing to do with that, or even the character you played as in my previous game. Instead, the plot revolves around you, a faceless silent protagonist, who came here as a member of a scouting expedition. And things go horribly wrong quickly, and you wake up alone in your base, having lost contact with the rest of your team. And it becomes clear immediately that you need to run, because whatever claimed them is coming for you as well. And out of all the games that I've made so far, I really like this one, mainly because of the enemies. You see, there are a total of 30-ish enemies on the map at any one time, and a total of 4 different enemy types, each one behaving a little bit differently, and only one of these enemies is actively hunting you down. This lends itself to some really good scares. You are running around in the dark, trying to find a way forward, when you turn a corner and you see this abomination and jump out at you. And the best thing about this system that I've made is that it is entirely random. Enemies can and do spawn anywhere on the map. And even worse, most of them wander around the map. So on one playthrough, you could get attacked from the very beginning by freaks of nature and have to run away immediately, or you could have a few minutes to breathe before you're hunted down and forced to run or to defend yourself, which you can. Most enemies can be killed, but some of them you can't. This is an open world game, so obviously there's things to find as well. A soldier which ignores you and seems to be in several places at once. Abominations of science and other things which I cannot say. Go and find them. So your goal to win will be reaching the exit gate, which is on the other end of the map. But of course, you will need to find some things in order for the gate to open. I couldn't find a good gate model, so I just increased the scale on a wooden fence. That looks like a gate, sorta. The game was fun to make, but also a challenge at times. Once I got past the initial hurdle of creating a system that could be used to spawn enemies and also serve as how they can wander around the map, things became much easier. Some of the enemy types were also able to inherit logic from others. Say an enemy that, once they spawn, starts picking random spots around the map to run towards. A different enemy, all it needs to do is pick a random spot, go there, and then not repeat the logic. So then I started testing the game, and dear God, it took 4 minutes of running to get to the other end of the map. Granted, I was sticking to the path I laid out rather than directly running to the exits, but it was 4 fucking minutes. Now, because I want you to have fun on the trip over and back, no, I won't elaborate, blow me, I added some content along the way, which I cannot elaborate on, in the car. Yeah, it is actually useful. It takes 4 minutes to go anywhere. And I felt that considering the environment, it was the perfect way to fix the 4-minute walk everywhere. You drive around halfway there, then you have to walk the rest of the way like a blind bath through the pitch black woods. The idea for this game is that you're wandering in the pitch black woods, lost, alone, with deadly creatures wandering it as well. And I am happy to say that it works. I often got lost, which made me feel fucking anxious, as I could run into some crazy ass creature at any point. Or if I stayed still too long, the monsters that are chasing me would catch up. And the fucking lightning made it all worse in a good way. It's loud, and it is the only way you can see clearly all around you. The game is out now for free on itch, but a better version is coming soon to Steam. It'll feature more content, far better graphics, and more. Why is a better version coming to Steam? Well, itch has a limit for how big a game can be. They're fucking fries all over me. I swear to God, they should be genocided. You can only publish games that are under 1 gigabyte in size. So I had to leave sections of the map with poor detail and massively reduce the graphics quality of everything. I had some 4K textures which I reduced to 1K or even 512. It took a long while. And what's worse is that this game has been ready to release for kind of almost a week now. I wrote the script on the 4th of December, and I managed to upload the game to itch on the day before. I finished it on the 27th of November. Regardless, the game is done. You can play it for free on itch, donations are accepted, and soon a superior paid version is coming to Steam. It'll cost about €5. I recommend trying the free version and then getting the paid better version if you like the free version or thought it has potential. And I do recommend that primarily because I like money, and you should give me yours. Now. And let me tell you, getting this game on Steam was, oh boy, not that hard actually. But the waiting was difficult. As it turns out, if you give Valve €90, fill out necessary forms and some information, Steam will let you put your game on Steam, which is honestly great. Yeah, I'm not going to shit talk Valve's current system. It's a great way to democratize video game publishing. It just turns out that people are fucking freaks and horny. And then, after this whole thing, I spent 3 days in fucking agony waiting to be approved. The build for my game was approved, which was great, but the store details weren't, so I reworked them, and again, 3 more days of pure agony staring at my computer and refreshing my email constantly, just for them to refuse the store details again. It's fair, I made some mistakes with the images, and so I sent the details back to the Turnwheel fellas, and 3 more days of agony, refreshing emails and being in a state of pure anxiety, until they finally accepted it. And thus, the Overground is getting a far better version on Steam January 3rd. Thanks for watching.
Well.